So look, I am sick and tired of watching people mock our youth for not being able to afford a home. Okay, somebody said that's not a winning strategy on X, and I 100% agree with them. In fact, we need to stop dividing generations when we talk about this. Can we look at it objectively or not? Because what I am seeing right now is no. And I've even had to deal with this amongst people within my family, and it has taken me bringing up the math multiple times to show them that this is nothing but subsidized demand. You have no idea what your home is worth, okay? You just don't. Because we have more homes than we've ever had on a relative basis, and household sizes are very small, meaning the prospects for income growth are very poor from here. It's been that way for decades. This is nothing but subsidized demand. It's not capitalism. Uh, Young folks have a very real point when they say that affordability is absolutely crushing them, because it is. And that's the math, right? People will punt to say, oh, well, the children in Africa are struggling, or this or that, or look back to the Reagan era. Well, the housing stock looked dramatically different at that time, too. And yes, affordability was stretched thin, but it's just as bad right now, okay? And there's a lot of people living alone. So it makes the whole thing that much more fragile. We've gotten people into homes that they can't afford, and they have every reason to be mad. That's the math, okay? That's real math. And I will see people punt to something like, well, home ownership rates. I mean, young people are kind of on track, maybe a little bit behind, previous generations, which is just a bunch of mental gymnastics. Because if you express something as a rate by age, what are you doing? You are conveniently downplaying just straight count of households in terms of who owns what. So if you're to think about home ownership, well, old farts, 55 plus, that crowd, they own 55% of all homes, like in terms of home ownership. They represent 55% of that bucket. Previous to GFC, it was like much lower than that. In fact, I think it was like around like low to mid 40%. Things are broken, okay? This is not capitalism. This is all a sham. It's subsidized demand. I know that's hard for a lot of people to hear because they think, oh, no way. No, that's the math.